feel like I'm being really stupid about it. Like, I don't know how to get down below into here. I feel like there's a way to get in there, but I just don't know how, and I'm just being really dumb about it. So we're gonna swim around this little island thing and see if we can find the last torch. Because I'm a moron. I don't even know what those seed things do. I bet the torch is well hidden, or it's right here in front of me, and I'm gonna hate myself for it. So let's switch to Bedeau, because we might need her to open some boulders or some shit. Because logic would dictate, since there's one there, one there, one there, it would be in this empty area over here. Logic would hope to help us there. Like, where the fuck is it? Like, I'm so mad I can't find it. Is this a glitch? I don't know. Is there like... Yeah, do I go in the fucking whirlpool over there? I tried that yesterday and it got me stuck. So I'm gonna try the whirlpool again. Because that's the only thing that makes sense right now. That's the only thing that makes sense. So I hope I'm not fucking myself over again. It's like there's a way to get out. I didn't see this yesterday. Excuse? What? What in the fuck? Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. So what the fuck, man? One AM. Okay. Good to know. Right there. Is there Jean Lee?
Stabilize.
That's not gonna work. Okay. Oh! Oh! Okay. This is happening. That's some shit, man. Yo, there's the chest right there. No, 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 Yanfei. Oh, you just get gems? Okay. I'm fine with that. Okay, climb up this vine. We can! Yeah, I was about to throw some fucking hands if I didn't get anything out of that. That was some shit, man. Okay. Now, where's my boat? Where the fuck is my boat? Oh, right. Whirlpool. Okay, so I gotta go... Teleport.
Please don't look at me like that. If we'd solved the riddle, this archipelago suits you. And Klee, don't you think so? Something you could...
The case before us is a strange and unprecedented one indeed.
Okay, we're trying to find the last 2 conches, by the way. Because I only have 2 more to go, and I have not used the guide once. And I'm gonna continue to do that. What the hell? Is it speed behind me? Okay, that's weird. Oh, it's just air. Okay, we're gonna go after these hilly trolls first, because why the fuck not? We just came from there. sleepy because I went swimming. So my pool at my apartment finally opened up.
Power that ended Python!
Order guide you.
Come on, we can do it.
Let's see what conscious I am missing so I can look in, at least in the general direction.
Let's dance.
Eyes on me!
I'll try that whirlpool on the way back, because it probably takes me somewhere. Secret. Whoa! Okay. Why can't I get in? Was weird. I said between 10 and 4, right? Okay, what the fuck? I couldn't see what Paimon said. Okay, I'm gonna go try going that whirlpool. What the fuck, man? Like, I'm traveling at the right times. Yeah, I had to go charge that whirlpool. I know. Gotcha. What the fuck? Because I know the last two conch shells are in this direction. Do I myself had to swim to the whirlpool? Probably, and not the boat. There are several whirlpools here, yo. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. I think I have to follow the wind. Let's try that. Let's try following the wind. And avoid the motherfucking whirlpools. Okay, the wind is telling me to go that way. Okay. So far, so good. Excuse me, I'm sorry I'm going slow, but I want to make sure I do this right. Because I think what I need to do is clear up the fog first, then search around. Because there's a lot of little island things. Hello, big island, which I hope has 2 conches on it. big island that I think I've been to here before. I have, because the mural's up here, isn't it? Yep, there's the mural. Okay. That's not why I pulled up. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna use a guide for the last two because I'm just like, where the fuck
If you
are
ever
they?
want to trade... Tactics. I'm always ready.
I am so mad because I literally had marked there. I just haven't. That is definitely not why I pulled up, but okay. I literally only need 200 more and I can spin. Are you fucking where?
Inadmissible evidence! It's a... jury.
This is order.
Today we tried sailing in a fixed direction.
Told you. We've been...
As if you islanders would even know where to start. We are the pirates of Inazuma, feared all across the ocean. Maybe...
The same expertise that got you stranded here?
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Strange component. Razor hungry. Water on the left. And on the right.
Quake!
Power that ended Haishan! Take this!
I will have order!
Let the show be...
Eyes on me!
I'll protect us.
You haven't won yet. Take this! Let the Power that ended high shot! Not bad.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Back off! Ha!
keeps resetting his HP. Bye.
Back at ya! Just
La 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 la.
back off!
Can't see. Fucking hell. Are you fucking kidding me?
To ashes!
I'll protect us.
No, get out of there!
Ouchie.
Oh, fuck. Okay, we can do this still. It's just gonna be very difficult.
Let the show begin.
This is some bullshit!
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
is definitely not what I opened. Booyah!
This is order.
Power that ended High Stop! If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Come on, we can do it. Let's dance. Ink! Let the show begin.
To ashes! Not bad. Back at ya!
I will have order.
Eyes on me! Back at ya!
I don't know.
Not bad. Ha!
Hi.
Nice.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back.
Excuse me? Okay, I won't complain.
Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
son of a bitch.
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't...
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Don't fret. Nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making...
I thought I heard something. Who are you?
We'd better watch out.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where. And you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... The honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well, otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mon...
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains? If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant. I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
To ashes!
You need to hurry up. quake! This is order.
Send this quickly. La 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 la.
Must counterattack.
Send this quickly. Order guide you.
Back off! Power that ended Haishan! Ha!
Send this quickly. This isn't good.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized. Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilichurls? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk! Let's take them out of the picture first!
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilichurls unfinished.
What's up with painting hilichurls?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow! Look at the detail! But...
You can find these hilichurls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. not. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Ugh, what a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time. But back to the point. From her words, it seemed...
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the... I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental... I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came... Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my forgive me. This must be confusing.
Whoa, you wanna start...
You're right. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about, it's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the...
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's no...
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world, but you're not from the known world. By observing and research...
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Mora, knowledge, and the answer to the question you are seeking. It happens to be an answer that I can provide. Time for a change of surroundings.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a...
Excuse me.
A question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow?
I don't know, but I feel the importance will lie in the method. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big after awakening. Still a little difficult.
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person. How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature. Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question! Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you. Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, but that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick. Or
Hey! How would...
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in their research, it seems that only experimentation will... Firstly, this mysterious elemental... Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to...
Huh?
Direct and clear observation are imperative. Naturally, if you require a greater...
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Eyes on me! Ha!
Great work. If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally...
Internal flow...
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion if the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body.
Sounds kind of...
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness.
And in the...
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary... Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any of... Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. It's a type of ore known as star silver. I'll take you to my campsite. All going to plan. We should...
Paimon's still got a few... Let's keep her...
I will have order.
Ready, steady, go!
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes. This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way. This is my campsite. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment.
Whoa.
I wouldn't call them results, and I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic... Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they... Following this line of thought...
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely a cryoregis vine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the... in that sense...
yes, sir.
After all, we've got our primary data already. If it turned out that she did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world...
Ah, it would. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If... in line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Your face. You said you tried some already. You sure it was...
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is... But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank...
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig. Perhaps it's just scholarly self-assurance. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental...
Aw, Paimon wanted some...
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the... The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same, they can... When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience, because you are that. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregis vine, or an eye of the storm. Have I explained it clearly enough? To sum up, this has been... Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry.
You can...
Is he trying to join the Knights?
Before we can... If you're interested, why not have a look around?
Spyro! Let's go see him!
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Not to worry. They're all for well, there may be significant... Take Tevat, for example. But worlds may well exist where only one... So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess... I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words... No. You shan't be required to exert... Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
That was your best effort? Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking, as I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with... Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just...
Cooking? Paimon...
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also...
Paimon... That does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves. Good buddies.
I'll leave you to it then. If there's any...
Paimon doesn't think... How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where does it get these ideas?
That was fast. An average outcome experimentally, but as far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Unless... Could it...
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a...
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. And here's your portion.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the... Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had...
Hey! You were being nice, but you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. There are all manner of alchemical items. I managed to retrieve the majority, but two
Paimon's barely finished eating, and you want us to...
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them if you had, say, superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing. Lost property would be a thing. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh, yeah! This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right?
Goodness. I'm wondering... This...
Yep. Guess it does.
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is so only a never-before-seen otherworldly...
You mean...
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. I have to commend your deduction that... Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our looking out from where we're standing. Can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there. So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments? Then could you see? Then I shouldn't get too excited. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test.
No, thank you.
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the... I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the lake.
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively. Some of us would be... No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. Then if you would, please...
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing, emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Great work. Your reputation precedes you, traveler.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking...
Me? Actually, if it turns out that the natural laws of Tevat do not affect you, I should be able to make... If the natural laws of Tevat do affect you, then I shall... The innumerable possibilities that...
But how does this help you?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I may be about to make gold, petrified trees, the essence of the investigative. I'm willing to pour all my energy into all these things that start out as objects of fascination.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly turtles? Because you got to see something new and interesting?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be...
Of course not. You have been of great assistance. Now, before we head back to the campsite, follow me.
That's not nearby, dude. What the hell is that? Okay. I'm intrigued. But... Eh? Oh. Okay, yeah, that's great.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of I'd like you to explore these ruins. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the... As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. A trident... So, let's see... Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you. It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
That's right, you gotta find both. Where the fuck did you go, man? Oh. Really?
To ashes!
you are, you little fucker. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Ha! Yikes! Ha! Sia! Sia! Ta! Ta! Ah!
Did you? Thank you. What? Why? Why are you going up so high, you little fucker?
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward. Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to us. There's still a lot to learn about them. Let me make a copy first.
Like if you want the reward.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kinda looking for, unless you can think of—
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You!
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps...
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into...
No way! Paimon would have sensed it!
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mon...
So... what are you gonna do?
I've gotta hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into... I've investigated everything else. The only
But we don't need...
That much is true. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat, which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made...
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh. Never...
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? I wouldn't. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data, but the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is... you're very much like a human from this world.
You couldn't tell that just by... We spent all day working our butts...
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. But after imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, is not nurturing otherworldly life. It would seem that that's as far as we go.
Paimon thought with all our...
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. A short life, cat. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Don't be sad. You've got Paimon. Albedo, Paimon really wants...
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was valuable. In the future, if the need arises, well... I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary the result, but what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk, if, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, can I rely on you to stop me?
Oh, that's... okay. Fuck. Fuck it, let's do it. The reason why. Fuck!
If you ever want to trade tactics. I'm always ready.